Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Hot Wheels World's Best Driver. We're on the... Man, this thing is shaking. This thing is not going very fast. We're on the final round. The final stage of the final round, for that matter. It's Blue Team's last chance. They need to get a perfect score if they want to come into the Extreme Duels with the lead. If they lose 1 point, they'll be tied with the Golden Tetrad. If they lose more than 1 point, they will be behind the Golden Tetrad. So every point matters here. Every single one.
This is the final and toughest trial, Blue. Stage 6. Adapt and overcome.
We start with Grease Lightning. Grease Lightning pull it off. Grease Lightning has only gone 1-2. Everything else has been 3s. So far the only one to the driver with the highest average anywhere has been Slingshot, but they've only had like 2 or 3 events. 2 events, so I don't know how I should count that. Grease Lightning has had only missed 1 point out of their 4 events though, so they have an average of something like 2.8, I think that would be. Something like that. Anyways, 6.1 platform hop. Grease Lightning usually has no problem here. Grease Lightning has the highest average out of anyone in the Blue Team as well, though. Track T has an average of 2 because they've only gotten 2s on their 2 events. Professor has an average of a little bit over 2.5 because they started losing their touch on the drift stuff towards the end, and so they got replaced by Muscles, who initially was only getting 2s, but then started getting 3s on the drift events. Muscles has an average of 2.5. But Grease Lightning is their ace right now.
The Shanghai platform hop course requires careful
What is Shanghai?
passing through all the hot spots before time expires. Remaining time equals bonus points. Your action button will make the bike hot.
It's kind of funny, that was just kind of a guess that it was actually Shanghai. I thought it just kind of looked like Shanghai. So this is real awkward down here. I guess that's the idea, it's a real tight challenge, but... What are you? 50% of the tokens, that's interesting. Camera, you need to follow the driver, thank you. The driver moved to the side and the camera didn't. Okay, can we have some part of this that isn't just a fire escape, please? This is pretty long, we have 13 checkpoints here. Here we go. Not the fire escape stuff.
These collisions do not factor into our strategy, Blue Driver.
Hey, we're good, dude. We're good. We're checking with the camera right now. Jeez, that's the game being nice to me. I would not have made that in real life. That's a picture I don't need on the left there. It's fine, I'll leave it there. Only objective is winning. It's interesting how you see these same set pieces over again. I don't know if I like that because you can get used to them, or if I don't like it because you keep seeing the same stuff. I expect to see new stuff. I wonder what that says in Chinese. I don't recognize much of it. Any of the characters.
That's one polished performance, Blue.
As expected. It's a 3 from Grease Lightning. What is Grease Lightning's average now? By the way, is Grease Lightning, I don't think, is the MVP despite having that. No, MVP is now the... Grease Lightning is now the MVP despite actually having fewer events than the Professor. Wow. Professor's probably gonna have at least one more event here though, so... We'll see. Unless Muscles has it instead. I don't know. But... out of curiosity... average from Grease Lightning. 2.8 average from Grease Lightning. Jeez. So these guys are on track, at least for the time being, for keeping their lead. But that's just Grease Lightning doing as they're expected. fairly amazing. Tightrope run, Drift King. So Track T again. Track T has an average of 2 right now. Let's see if they're gonna... Yeah, I haven't seen them since round 2, by the way. Stage 2, that is. Well, both. Stage and round 2. But, so I haven't seen these guys in a long time. See if they can actually bring up their average, because they need to do better than they've been doing ever until now. If they want to hold their score.
Massive heights and massive opportunity here, Blue Driver. Think fast, drive fast.
Absolutely. Track T has not been the most impressive of the Professor's gang, actually. Probably the least so. Track T never really accomplished anything, ever, anywhere, at all. And has been the lowest performer here as well. They never really managed to accomplish what they were supposed to accomplish with infiltrating the organics and all that. Also, these things exploding on my camera is really annoying. And here they're the lowest performer. See if they can recover from that a little bit. This is gonna be, Professor's gonna be very unhappy with Track T, I suppose, I imagine, if they end up messing this up too. But I imagine they're probably not Professor's favorite already, with how they've lagged behind everyone else in their performance. Not just on this, not just here, but throughout the series as a whole. It's kind of weird there, okay. So the idea is that you actually have to keep your speed up and not fall there to unlock the, unlock that thing. It's interesting. Unlock that picture. I've been going pretty slow this whole time. I've been taking this pretty easy. You're clearly expected to go faster. So let's try 1.
You're damaging your right and your score, Blue Driver.
Good job, Track T.
Honor Team Blue with that display.
So that's acceptable, but only acceptable. We need to go faster. I was playing that way too careful. Yes, this thing can turn pretty comfortably, so you don't need to be going super slow. So you're seeing his little boost pads in a non-green team event. You'd think I'd pick up some speed up on that part there, wouldn't I? I'm going downhill. It's kind of weird. This car just has a top speed of 100, but nothing can make it break apparently. It's not very high. But speed isn't what these guys are about anyways. I don't like that turn. This was awkward. Last time I went too slow and that's why I fell here. Okay. So that's the hard part done. Now we don't have this though. Not with not getting it 3. It was very good though. Might give it one more serious try.
Flawless, my friend.
But I think we've hit our limit here. I don't see that going much better. I don't see myself shaving 5 whole seconds off of that. Put it one way. That was nerve-wracking too. I can't really sit myself. I can't see myself doing that. Little twist again. Very reliably. Because that part's pretty scary. You can't even see what's going on throughout a lot of it, for that matter. And part of it, I guess, is you need to be really confident here. You can't let yourself get scared by... Nah, I'm gonna cut it there. You can't let yourself get scared by hitting those turns at high speed. You have to hit them fast. But we're gonna call that a 2. So they've lost their lead thanks to Track T. Good job, Track T. Professor's happy with you, I'm sure. If they end up losing because of Track T here, I loathe to think what would happen to them. What Professor would do to them. But it's up to... Oh, not even Professor. It's up to Muscles to save the day. Of course, we would have finished this with a drift challenge. I knew it was coming. Okay, let's see if we can maintain our tie here. Now, unfortunately, that's actually a pretty big difference between... Keep in mind, Red Team did much worse than Green Team. So if things come down to a tie and we have to defer to how Red versus Green did, the Organics are going to win. So that's a big difference that 1 point is going to make. So we've really bumped up the standard that Blue Team has to have now, or Robots as a whole have to have coming into the Extreme Duels now. Because they can't win a tie anymore.
This will be unlike any other drift challenge you have ever faced. You need to make your way up through this car park and try and get the highest score possible. But be careful. It's tight and there are a lot of things out there that can reach out and grab you along the way.
Reach out and grab me? So this will be the usual deal
with your signature. You're damaging. Chain broken.
With these things. It's really awkward, actually, drifting with this car though, because it's so slow. 60 kilometers per hour is its top speed about. Which means you have to hit turns in a really weird way, because you turn a lot tighter than you might expect. There's some weird graphical stuff going on in the corner there.
Performance there, Blue. Brilliant work, Blue Driver. Your preparation is paying off, Blue. Persist.
Whoops. You know, if I had just, at the end here, not hit that wall, I think if I had, I don't know, if I used my special ability, I don't know what that would have done. Bronze is the new gold. I like their icon there. Nice and precise. Oh, I see. Heh. I guess I need to say something a bit nicer to you if you... Well, less sarcastic if you managed to get silver on everything instead. 2 medals on everything. This is a lot easier than I thought it would be, though. Like, geez, I thought this would actually have us going through the like, parking sections of the car park, not just going upwards. I'll take it.
Take it to the next level. Great trick completion, Blue Driver.
That's the sort of thing I need. And it needs good drifts. Excuse me? Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Why did I restart that first time? I didn't need to restart the first time. I thought I got a time bonus. I still would have gotten three medals anyways. That was stupid. Okay, let's just do one more run through. One more casual run through. No fancy stuff. Just drifting around. And we should be good.
Excellent performance.
As long as my
shift
shift bonus isn't puny, I should be pretty good.
Excellent move. Executed perfectly.
Here's the points.
Longer chains add up to larger
Oh, I got enough points that time anyways. But the time bonus is enough too. Yeah, that's Snuzzles for you. Okay, well, we destroyed that by more than we needed to, so I didn't even expect. I wasn't even trying to get as many points as I did off of the drifts alone that time. I said the time bonus would solve everything for me, but that works too. Okay. So that means the Golden Tetrad, well, Golden Tetrad, starting with them, is now tied with the blue team. Blue team lost 1 point there, so we have 46 versus 46 here. Grease Lightning is also still the MVP, despite having fewer events than Professor Muscles. Which is impressive. So what do we do now? Well, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode, which will be the final episode, where I head on to the Extreme Duels. I'll see what those are in the first place. But I assure you it will be interesting. It'll be the grand finale. And I assure you that everything everybody does will count. Just like before. By the way, so final average for Golden Tetrad and blue team, 2.56. Which is pretty crazy. Anyways, see you next time everyone. At the end.